So what I want to do, what's my intention here is that you get an idea of what you find when you come to one of my classes, one of the Ashtanga classes in the studio. And for that I want to explain you that the Ashtanga is a traditional practice that is practiced normally 6 times a day and a week, sorry, and you are with a teacher that is next to you, that is helping and guiding you through a sequence that is set, that has a set number of postures. And since this is not the case, this is an online practice that we do only twice a week in the studio and that takes 1 hour, what I did is to do a Ashtanga based yoga practice. So we take the ideas of the Ashtanga, we take the pillars of the Ashtanga, and we do a practice that is a bit more adapted to our normal day-to-day life. So that's the reasoning behind doing certain things that you will not see in a very traditional Ashtanga practice, such as starting by sitting down, as we are going to do right now. So the center of our practice is all the time the breath. And that's why I like to sit down and come to the breath for some minutes. Today it's going to be very short, but at least you get a bit of the connection with your breath. So just sit down in a comfortable position. I always say you can sit as if you were in a picnic, or if you have your hips open, you can sit with one heel in front of the other, or if it's comfortable, like a half lotus or full lotus, but don't go too hard on you. And from here we are just going to simply close the eyes, feel the extension of our spine, and check a bit how are we doing today. Check if we have any tension that we want to release during this practice, if there's something on our shoulders, on the neck, if we have tension maybe on the jaw. And we are going to take a very, very, very deep breath through the nose, and then we are going to exhale through the mouth to release any tension. So inhale deeply through the nose. Stop at the top of your breath 1 second here, and then release through the mouth. This is a nice way to connect with our breath, to release tension and to start coming to the present moment. So let's stay for a little bit with our eyes closed. I'm gonna guide you so that you get a bit of a rhythm of your breath. So we are going to try to maintain a regular breath through the nose during the whole practice. This could be something like this. We inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. We inhale and exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. And one more time like this. Inhale through the nose. And exhale and slowly start opening your eyes if you had the eyes closed. And from here we go in our force, so on the knees and on the hands, to start moving. So this is something also you don't find in the traditional Ashtanga practice, but I introduce in my classes as a way of warming up the spine and of starting connecting the breath with the movement, which is another of the pillars of our practice. So let's go slowly. We inhale, rolling shoulders away from the ears, opening the chest, bringing the head up, belly down, hips up. And with exhalation, we push the floor, we separate the shoulder blades, round the spine and let the head fall to the ground. Really rounding, looking towards the belly button. Inhaling and opening the chest, moving the whole spine from the head to the hips, relaxing the face, looking to the tip of the nose, and exhaling, rounding the spine. Let's do one more like this. Inhale, open the chest, rolling the shoulders. Exhale, push, separate the shoulder blades, really round the spine, look towards the belly button, relax the head. With one inhalation, we come to a neutral spine. We are going to tuck the toes, that means we put the toes on the floor, and we are going to do the first downward facing dog of the sequence. If you have never done this, you can just check on me before and then you can go to your down dog. We are going to stay there for 5 breaths, so you have the time. So we exhale and push, and we extend the back, and we bend the knees as much as we need to, because what we want to do is kind of draw a triangle with the mat, with our back and with our legs. So we want to have the back really straight. In order to do so, most of us need to have knees bent, especially in the first down dog. For relaxing the back of the neck, what we do is looking towards the belly button. And we have very active hands, so we are pushing the floor with our hands, so our arms are also strong and active, and we feel the spine extending from there. Try to maintain the long breath that is going to be with us during the whole practice. And from here we look forward, and we are going to try to step with our feet between the hands. So one foot forward and then the other. Inhale to extend the spine. This is called halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, looking to the tip of the nose. Exhaling, Uttanasana, folding forward. Every time you fold forward, you can bend your knees so you give space to your lower back. And from here, inhaling, we bring the arms up, we look towards the thumbs, activating the legs, and we exhale and start with our Samasthiti. Here I'm just going to change a bit the camera of my computer. As I said before, I'm recording there. Okay, so let's go with the Sun Salutation A. Feet together, legs strong, we are in Samasthiti, that means like our centering position, our standing pose, activating legs, activating a bit the glutes, extending the back, rolling the shoulders, and from here we inhale, arms up, if it's comfortable, looking to the thumbs, exhaling, folding forward, folding really slowly. You can fold with extend legs, or if the floor is too far, or if you have pain in your back, you can bend your knees. There's no need to do it perfectly the first day. Inhale and extend your back, look to the tip of the nose, and exhale, walking back. If you know Chaturanga, you can do so. If Chaturanga sounds like Chinese for you, then you have to come with me and put knees on the ground, and bend the elbows, and go really, really, really slowly with the elbows close to your body to the floor. Inhaling, upward dog for the ones in Chaturanga, and Cobra for the ones on the floor. So opening the chest, activating the glutes, relaxing your face, and from here pushing the floor very slowly. We go to the downward facing dog. Again, remember, you can bend your knees as much as you need to, pushing the floor, extending your back. Imagine that you draw a diagonal line from your wrists to your hips, and maintain the breath. So bend the knees if you need, or if you have the space, then you can work on putting your heels on the ground. But there's no need of rushing the process. 4 and 5, look forward and step. Inhale to extend the back. Exhale and fall forward. Remember, bending the knees if you want. Inhaling, coming up, hands towards the ceiling. Exhaling, Samastiti. That was your first sun salutation. Let's go for one more. Inhale. Exhale, fall forward. Slowly. Inhale, halfway lift. Look to the tip of the nose. Exhaling, walking back and lowering down as you did before, knees and chest, or maybe your chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Look to the tip of the nose, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we stay here for 5 breaths. 1. Long spine, push the floor, relax the breath, activate your legs, your arms. 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees, look to the front, step forward, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fall. Inhale to come all the way up, hands to the ceiling. Exhale, Samastiti. We are going to do a third one. Inhale, arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale and fall forward. Inhale, extend your back, look to the tip of the nose. Exhale, walk. Or if you want, jump back, but maybe it's too much for a first day. And from here, knees and chest or chaturanga, look forward a little, go down slowly. Inhale, cobra, activating the glutes, opening the chest. There's no need of pushing too hard the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe. 1. So this is a moment of trying to enjoy the breath, to enjoy the stretch, to kind of slowly with time, this will become a resting position. Slowly with time, never the first times. 4 and 5. Bending knees, we look to the front and step forward. We inhale to extend the back, and we exhale to fold. With the inhalation, we come up, hands to the ceiling, and Samastiti. So that was the sun salutation A. Traditionally, it's 5 times. We did 3, more than enough. And we are going to do one sun salutation B, which is much more active and much more dynamic. So if you get lost, no worries. But if you come to class, you will get to know it by heart, I promise. So we go to Utkatasana. We start here, inhaling the chair. Exhaling, we fall forward as we did before. You can extend the legs or you can maintain them a bit bent. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk or maybe jump if you're strong. Back, chaturanga or knees and chest down. Elbows close to your body. Extend your feet, activate the glutes, open the chest, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here we go to a warrior, so we are going to open the left foot, the heel on the ground, and bring the right foot in between the hands. Bending the knee, we inhale and come up, warrior 1. And with very long exhalation, the hands go to the ground, the foot goes back, and we lower with control to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra if you were on the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, so we open the right foot, the heel on the ground, the left foot between the hands, bend the knee, inhaling up. Exhaling, hands to the floor, the foot goes back, and chaturanga or knees and chest down. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, slowly, downward facing dog. And it's the moment to come back to the long breath. If you lost it, which is quite probable, it happens. So this is the moment of relaxing the breath, coming back to the regular breath through the nose. 4 and 5, bending knees, looking to the front, stepping forward. Inhale and exhale. Utkatasana, the chair. Inhaling, coming up. And Samastitihi. So since this is a very short version of the Ashtanga practice, we are going to go towards the third standing position of the sequence, that is Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. We step back with the right foot. We inhale and open the arms. We are going to just exhale and change the direction of the feet. So that means that the right foot is pointing to the back of your mat. One more inhalation here and grow. And with exhalation we start going far forward and opening the chest, maintaining the chest as wide as we can and the hands perpendicular to the floor. If it's comfortable, you can look up. If it's too much, just look forward. Maintaining the legs active, your feet also grabbing a little bit the floor. And the long breath. 4 and 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, and directly we change the direction of the feet. So opening the left foot, we close the right. One more inhalation here. And with exhalation we start going far, and then lower down. So there's no need that you touch the floor, especially the first few times that you're practicing. And if you're not practicing with a teacher, try not to go super far in your positions. Just try to maintain like a nicer shape that feels good, that you have your chest wide open, that your shoulders are not close to your ears, that you're able to breathe. And from here, inhale to come up. Exhale, Samastitihi, stepping back to the front of the mat. This is kind of our centering position. Let's go stepping again back with the right foot, much wider than before. We inhale and open. And with exhalation, we change the direction of the feet again. So we open the right foot, bending the right knee, and we're going to put the right arm on top of the leg and draw a diagonal line with our left arm. If comfortable, you can look to the hand. If it's too much, just look forward. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Inhale again, come up. Exhale and change the direction of your feet. So open the left foot so it's pointing to the front of your mat. Bend the left knee and then with the right draw the diagonal line. Breathing long. Trying also to feel the action of your legs, the action of the feet on the ground. 4 and 5. Inhale to come up. Exhale, stepping to the front of the mat. Samastitihi. Prasarita, we go back with the right again, inhale and open. I'm going to just put myself like this so that you see me, but maintain your stance as you were. What we are going to do is put our feet parallel and our toes a little bit inwards, so that we are sure that we are activating our quadriceps. From here, grab your waist, inhale and roll. And with exhalation, we fall forward. Let's see. If you reach the floor, you can put your hands in the distance of your shoulders and in line with your toes. But if you don't, you just grab your legs. And wherever you are, take a deep inhalation. Look to the tip of the nose and extend your back. And with exhalation, fall forward, letting the head go towards the ground, releasing the weight of the head to the floor, and looking to the tip of the nose. That is called the drishti, the gaze, and is one of the pillars of the practice as well. So we are breathing, we have a posture, we have the gaze, and we try to maintain the concentration during the whole practice, so it becomes a moving meditation. Inhale, extend your back, look to the tip of the nose. Exhale here. Catch your waist. Inhale, come up. And exhale, samastiti to the front of the mat. So you were here and you close your legs. So we are going to do a preparation for our standing balance. I'm not going to guide the full posture because I don't know who is going to watch this and I don't want you to hurt yourself. So we are just going to do the preparation. For this, we stay in our samastiti. We open wide our toes to grab the floor with the feet, activating the legs. We take the hands to the waist and we bring the right knee towards the chest. Inhale. And we are just going to grab the knee with our right hand. And we stay here and breathe in the balance, trying to maintain a very long spine, very active left leg. 3, 4, and 5. We inhale here, and with one exhalation we open to the side. So if you feel confident, then you can bring your gaze towards the left. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale back to center and exhale, foot to the ground. So this was just the preparation for the ones who know Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. The posture is much longer, but for this short sequence I think it's more than enough. Let's go to the second side. Inhale, left leg up. So the right leg is very active, especially the glutes, so you don't want your hip to go towards the side. You want to maintain your center and your line as straight as possible. 4 and 5. One more inhalation here, and with exhalation, open to the side. If possible, looking to the right side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhaling back to center, exhaling, samastiti to the front of the mat. I just changed so you could see me better. We are going to do a vinyasa, that is like a half sun salutation, and we are going to do the warriors. So inhale, arms up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor and walk your feet back and lower down in Chaturanga or knees and chest. Elbows close to your body. Control when you go down. Inhale, upward facing dog, cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. So from here, open the left foot, the heel on the ground. So when I say open, it's like doing a 45 degrees angle with your foot, and then the right foot comes between your hands. Bending the knee 90 degrees, we inhale and bring the arms towards the ceiling. So we are trying to point with our hips and our chest to the short part of our mat. So traditionally, hands are like touching, and we are looking towards the thumbs, but maybe this gets like too much for your spine, for your shoulders. You can open your hands to the distance of the shoulders and look forward. 4 and 5, and attention, we inhale and extend both legs, and with exhalation we are going just to change the direction of our feet. So now what we are doing is looking to the back of the mat and bending the left knee. 2, 3, 4, very active legs. And 5, and now I'm giving you my back. We are going directly to the warrior 2. So we open the hips to the long part of our mat, hands parallel to the floor, and we breathe there. Just in case, I change my direction so that you see hips are pointing to the long part of the mat. 4, looking to the left hand. And 5, inhale, extend both legs. Exhale and change the direction of your feet, bending the right knee, looking towards the right hand. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I change again so that you see me in the direction you have seen me all the time. So hands next to your foot, the foot goes back, and knees and chest to the ground. Inhale, open the chest, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from here we are going to bend the knees, look to the front and step or jump forward just to sit down. I cannot jump farther because I have my wall. And I have already hit it a couple of times with my head. I don't know if you noticed. So after doing all the standing sequence, we have a very long sequence of sitting postures. But for the sake of this short practice, we are just going to do Baddha Konasana. That is a hip opener, and also it calms down a little bit the nervous system. Baddha Konasana means butterfly, or at least is the one we called butterfly when we were in school. So what we are doing is bringing the feet towards our groin, and from here, maybe, if it happens for you, opening the feet like a book. So for some people this posture would look like this, your knees towards the floor, some others more like that, but still you're doing the same work. You are working on opening the hips, and that helps a lot for the pains in lower back and so on. So I'm gonna go again to my side. Let's take an inhalation here, and with the exhalation we start going forward, far forward, as far as you can. Imagine that you want to touch with your ribs your feet. That's the image I give you, because I want you to imagine that you are going with your spine as straight as possible. And from here, inhale to come up. We can help ourselves to bend the knees, bringing close to the body. This is again nothing very traditional, but I love to do this. Moving the knees to one side and the other. And from here you're ready to go to your relaxation, to your Shavasana. So just very slowly rolling towards your mat, extending the back on the floor, arms completely relaxed on the floor, legs relaxed on the floor. So we have been controlling the whole body, and now what we want to do is to leave the control for some minutes. So I'm going to leave you there. Take your 5 minutes or so of relaxation. This is a very important part of the practice, so I invite you to really enjoy it. Well, thank you very much for being there, and I hope you enjoy the practice. Bye!